Hey guys, I don't know if you can tell, but I just recently got up, so I'm looking a little crazy. I actually wasn't planning on filming today, but I thought why not shoot like a cute little get ready with me. Basically today I'm going to Toronto for the Jays game. I'm so excited. This is their second home game of the year, I think. I don't know, it's their first time home playing this year, so really excited. I'm not going to do anything too crazy, kind of keep it simple but add a little bit of blue, you know, keep it all keep it in theme. So yeah, if you're interested to see what I'm going to create or just kind of chit chat a little bit, then keep on watching. Okay, so my sponge is wet. For foundation today, I'm just going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte in 104 Golden Beige. And just the usual, dotting this all over. And then I will go in, I think I'm going to go in with a brush and then just go quickly over it with my Real Technique sponge afterwards, just to make sure that it is completely blended out. Whenever I'm spending a lot of time outside, I worry about having a lot of foundation on my face. It just gets a little bit oily over time, and like sunlight isn't exactly the best lighting. I mean, I love it, but like it tends to, I find, make your makeup really obvious. So like it's quite obvious if you're wearing a lot of foundation. It's not really that you look cakey, but you can just really see it all. So I'm gonna go in, actually I think I'm gonna use the Real Techniques. Just buff this all out. You may have noticed I am not really a full coverage person. Not saying that this foundation doesn't have full coverage, but I tend to try not to apply too much. I really don't like wearing a lot of product or foundation on my face. I like to kind of even out the skin tone and everything, but I don't like anything too heavy. It's difficult for me in the summer because I do tend to get a lot more freckles, and I don't really like to hide them, so I find it a little challenging when I am doing my makeup because, you know, you want to cover everything, any blemishes you want gone, but like how do you leave it so that your freckles are still visible, you know? Okay, just blend that down. Actually, I might not need to go in with the sponge. Yeah, I think I'm actually happy with that. So I'm going to go in with my concealer. Today I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me In Light, as well as the Maybelline Dream Lumi. It's kind of all rubbed off. This is in Radiant. It's just a little bit brighter to help, you know, brighten the face up a little bit. So I'm kind of putting the Fit Me in the corner here because that is where I need the most actual coverage. The Lumi concealer, it doesn't really have the best coverage, to be honest, but it is super bright and I really like it for that purpose, so I use that for everywhere else. Just kind of doing a little quick messy job here. And for that, I will just use my Real Technique sponge. I've noticed a lot of people recently talking about or using, especially Casey Holmes actually, the L'Oreal sponge. Have any of you guys tried it? I'm so curious. Like, I think it's pretty like affordable, so I guess I should just buy it and give it a shot for myself. Because this sponge, the Real Technique sponge, is the only sponge I have found that's affordable that works so well. So I'd be curious to find out if the L'Oreal one is worth it as well. Give it a shot. Okay, so now I'm just going to set that in. I'm going to be using the, actually no, for the under eye I'm going to stick with my usual Wet n Wild Caramel Toffee contouring palette. I just really like the way this yellow shade looks under the eye. I'm going to use, what will I use for this? I think I'll just go in with my regular brush. So I think what I'm going to do is film a video once I've cleaned all my brushes on the brushes that I use. They are all affordable brushes, so I thought maybe that would be a good idea for people looking for, you know, just affordable brushes, really. I mean, let me know if you guys would be interested in that. So next I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder in, what is this, Natural Buff. And I'm going to use also my Wet n Wild, I think this is the powder brush. Oh, I'm getting confused now. Does it say? No. The Wet n Wild powder brush to set the rest of my face. I actually really like this powder. So, and if you have seen my video on the Wet n Wild brushes, then you will know that I really like these brushes. I don't know what it is about the powder because it's not like you can really see it. I just find my skin looks really good after I use it. Hopefully my face is matching my body. I think it looks okay. Okay, so next we're going to go into bronzer. So I'm going to be using my Rimmel Natural Bronzer in Sunlight 021. I'm actually using this one, but I didn't really want to show you guys that it is basically empty, so I'm just going to use the rest of this, and I'm going to go in with that. Actually, I really enjoyed the contour brush from Wet n Wild, so I'm going to use this. Just bronze up the face a little. Alrighty, so I think that's enough bronzer. So for blush, because I always use the Wet n Wild blushes, I'm trying to switch it up a bit, so I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. blush. This is actually in Tickled Pink. It does have quite a bit of like gold glitter sparkle in it, but it's not too much to the point that when you put it on your face it looks chunky. And I'm just going to use, actually I'll use that e.l.f. brush. The e.l.f. blush brush. There we go. And now we're pretty much ready for the eyes. I'll do my eyebrows really quickly here. Try to anyways. Let me know if you would like to see a full eyebrow routine, because it's just easier for me to do it like off camera, but I know that most YouTubers do that and maybe it annoys people. I don't know. It's just that it takes me so long. So I am going to do it off camera, but let me know in the comments if you would want to see a full like eyebrow routine below. Okay guys, so I finished my brows. I just used my usual Joe Fresh eyebrow pencil in taupe, and I used the Benefit Give Me Brow in blonde, I believe, or light medium. So what I'm going to do is use my Makeup Revolution Flawless eyeshadow palette. And I'm only taking this sort of purpley brown tone shade here, and I'm just putting that on the outer and inner portion of my eye using my Wet n Wild crease brush. So basically the outer V and the inner corner. I'm kind of trying to go for like a halo eye. I was going to go in with like blue eyeshadows and all that, but I don't know. Sometimes I think it's a bit much. You know, you're wearing the shirt, I got a hat. I am going to go in with a bit of a fun liner, which you'll see. But I don't know. I don't want to totally overdo it with the blue. Okay, so for the center of the eye, I'm actually just going to go in with a highlighter because I want something really bright and kind of shimmery. And the one that I'm going to use today is the Mary Luminizer by The Balm. So this is a little bit more of an expensive drugstore. I did get it at Rexall, but it was, I believe, like $30. This is like probably one of the best highlighters I own. I did accidentally put my finger in it, but I just think this color will look really good with today's look. So for this, I'm just going to use my finger and kind of plop it right in the center of my eye. So I'm kind of just keeping this in the center of the eye. I'm not going right to the outer corner or the inner corner where we applied the other shadows. And I'm just using my finger to kind of put it up towards the crease. and on the brow bone. Okay, so I'm just going to apply my mascara. I'm going to go in with the usual L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Sculpt Mascara, which will also tightline my eyes. And then we'll go in with the liner and that blue that I'm going to be adding in. What I really want to show you is this. So I did use this in, I think, 2 previous videos. This is the NYX Studio Liquid Liner in Extreme Sapphire, but I just thought, I know it's not quite the same blue, but I thought it'd be cute to add a little something to the look. And by I mean, whoa. And when I say a little, I mean a little. So literally all I'm doing is just under this wing, adding a line of blue. Should I go on top of the wing? No, I think I'm just gonna stick with under, so. That's it. It's like nothing. But honestly, that's all I wanted. Just a tiny, tiny something to make the look a little more fun. And my boyfriend's back upstairs. Okay, so what I'm gonna do last, before my hair and stuff, is show you guys my favorite lip combo. So what I love, 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 especially together, is the Rimmel Exaggerate lip liners, and today I'm using the shade 045 Epic. And then over top of that, I love the look of the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade London. So I'm just gonna put this on for you guys today. I'm gonna go a little bit lighter on the lip liner than I normally would, because as you can see, I have these like severe dry patches on my lip, and lip liners will just emphasize that. So I might just line and kind of just smudge into the center a little bit with the lip liner, whereas normally I would color my entire lips in and then go on top with that. Left a lot of liner away from the center. Let me just clean that. I think that's good. And now over top of that, I'm going to go in with London. The only thing I have to say, and I always forget until I put it on, these, or at least this soft matte lip cream, they have a really strong smell, and I'm someone who never notices smells of products. Like, I don't even think about it. This, it's almost like you can taste it, almost. So I would not, I don't know. If you're someone who is really sensitive, I would say that is kind of a bit of a, not even a bit, it's a huge negative. Ugh, like it's all I can smell right now. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is quickly kind of take this mess off my head. So I'm just trying to figure out how I can wear it, because I don't really want to just have my hair in a ponytail, but I think it'll look kind of weird just straight hair and this cap on. So let me straighten my hair and then we'll come back and figure it out. So what I actually am thinking is I'm going to try to put like half of it up, put that little half pony through the hole in the back, and see how that looks. Alright, let's see. I'm just pulling that through the back. Why do my ears look so funny? Oh, that looks weird. That looks silly. I feel like that doesn't look bad. Why did I think that would look terrible? Oh my god, I'm like scratching myself. Can you tell that I'm not a hat person? Like, this is such a big deal to me, and it shouldn't be so hard. I feel like that doesn't look bad. I think this is what we're going with. Worst case, obviously I'm just going to keep this elastic on my wrist and throw it up Yeah, so one final thing, then I don't want to be self-conscious, and okay, let me just show you what I'm talking about. I'm talking about these bad boys. I mean, I'll have to clean them up a bit. They're kind of cool, right? A little bit too much. I don't know, I'll have to like see. I'm wearing black jeans with little rips in the knee. I don't know, I thought these would be cute. So I'm thinking I'm gonna wear these, but bring some band-aids. Oh gosh, hide those ears. So, thank you guys. Oh god, this is gonna be a nightmare. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my first Get Ready With Me video. And give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it so I know whether or not you guys like these kinds of videos. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next video. In case you guys were curious, this is what my desk looks like by the time I'm finished with these. Like, what the hell? That's why I'm so friggin' unorganized when I'm filming and scattered. I need a better strategy. Like, this is just not working.